Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I got a pretty cool audio visualizer for tonight. I think it is going to be very cool. I think I need to. It's frozen, of course. Okay, hang on. I think I need to set it to this microphone. Let me do this. Hang on. No, that's not going to work. All right. Yep, I think it is connected to the microphone. I'm kind of having a hard time figuring out where to put the microphone to pick up the piano. Some pianos have a lot of keys. There's probably one out there that has 99, but no, I don't think they have 99. How's that all look? Is it frozen? Hang on. I can do something to reduce the lag. Here we go. Hopefully that'll help. It's kind of fun messing with it, I'll be honest. Hello, everybody. Zeno, hello. Man, it's early for you. Thank you so much for coming to stream, even though it's so early for you. I do appreciate it. It means a lot. I hope you have a good sleep when you get to sleep. Hello, just some random person, no questions asked. Welcome. Hello, Minecrafter. Hello, Rise. Hello, Buddy. Hello, EG. Hello, Carlin. Hello, Rizpizded. Hello, Rise. Hello, Minecrafter. Hello, Carlin. Hello, Rizpizded. Hello, Bubble. Hello, Almond Pico. Hello, Zeno. Hello, Carlin. Hello, Rise. Hello, Rizpizded. It's 4 a.m. That's crazy. Anyway, company. So we have a challenge we're going to try to do tonight. Let me get this. There are two short little songs that play in the amazing digital circus, and we're gonna try to figure out the sheet music for them, and then we're gonna see if there's any deeper connection because of what the notes would be. Hang on. Gonna need to sign into this. Hang on, sorry everybody. Alright. What channel did you share them? Yeah, you already shared them. Alright, we're gonna work on the first one because it's piano. It'll be the simplest, easiest. So here it is. Dun dun. I'm gonna listen to it again. Hang on. So it goes dun 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 at the beginning. It goes. So. Okay, hang on. Thank you, Legend of Bubble, for being in the top 5. I don't think I can check to know the exact ranking anymore. I forgot. But you were in the top 5 of people who gained the most hours this week. So thank you for gaining so many hours to make your way into the top 5 people who gained the most hours this week. I think that's pretty close. That's it. Let me go up a octave. Use the same notes, but when they're higher, they'll be easier to tell. I actually think I have a piano that sounds kind of like that. No, that's not it. Rin uses an A sharp harmonic scale. Okay, let's try that then. A sharp. That's actually really funny, Carla. That's actually the first note I tried. I was like, when I was messing around, I tried that. That's an A. So that's really funny. I happened to guess that. Complete guess on that. Must have been subconscious thing, because I did not choose that with any purpose. I don't know. Let's see here. I think it's that. Yeah, I think it goes from A to E sharp. Or, I'm sorry, E flat. A to E flat. Let me get the rest of it. I think it just does an octave there. I think it's just an octave. It's going from A to an A that's an octave up. And it hits the E flat in between, so. Once I figure out the melody, once I get the melody down, I'm going to do it in a bunch of different keys, and we'll figure out which one sounds the closest. I'm just trying to get the melody right now, so that's why it's A. It may not be A, but Carlin seems pretty confident, and I think he's probably right, so. Something like that. Could that be it? Could that be it? No. Is the last note higher than the third note? No. It is lower. Okay. So we're going. I think that's it. Hello, Ado. Welcome. I'll mess around with it in a minute. We'll try some other. I think I got the first 3 correct though. And the reason I know that, the reason I'm confident with that, is because kind of forms a chord. First note is lower, I think. You did it in seconds, Carlin? Well, let me have the notes then. Do do do. Do I need to back the microphone up? Am I picking up too much of me hitting it? I'm gonna listen again. Alright, let's see what Carlin did. So Carlin, I am doing it a half step below you. No, A sharp. So I was right, except you do an A sharp. I'm using an A flat. Which one do you think sounds better? Here's it with just A neutral. And then here's the A sharp, like Carlin discovered it should be. And then here are the notes that I just played. It's the A with the A flat. I think Carlin is right. Yeah. Good job, Carlin. Did you use a... Surely you didn't do that on the guitar. You must have used like a electronic piano, like a MIDI chord or something. Oh, Nur is lurking. Oh my goodness. It's really good, Carlin. Alright, so, yeah, I need to graph it. So, yeah, just A sharp or B flat. They can both be the same note. So when we do the thing, we'll need to check based off of whether it's sharp or flat. Because that could be a difference. Even though they're the exact same note. So A sharp or B flat. And then D sharp or E flat. And then A neutral, but like an octave up. So it'd be like... I don't know how to explain that it's an octave up. And then F sharp or G flat. And then another A sharp or B flat. So it is still doing an octave like I thought, but the octave is with the A sharps, which honestly makes more sense.
I love this company.
It starts and ends on the first note. It starts and ends on the same note, except it's an octave. That's interesting. I'm certain that has significance. It's all contained within one scale, or one octave. One octave, sorry. Why is music math? I don't know, Ado. Alright. Let's listen to the other one.
It's in for repairs, the blue bus.
Good burger. Alright. Let's look at the other one. Well, you know what? If you think it might be reversed, let's just do the thing in reverse.
I love this company.
Did you figure this one out, Carlin, already? Because if you did, I'd like to know what you did. This one's a little bit more challenging because there's a lot more going on.
I love this company.
I am a dying raccoon.
It's in D sharp. Carlin, I was playing an A and a D sharp. I was playing a D. Yeah, I was playing a D sharp on the third note. That is really funny. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I think that's closer. Okay. So
I'm Blind Beard the Pirate!
So I think I want to see what Carlin discovered, but I think it goes B flat, B flat, A flat, E flat, C, G. It starts with like an E flat, and then it ends in like C, which is like, those really don't mix very well. So what do you think you got, Carlin? Can you play the thing again? Yeah, I can. I can already tell you they're not as far as an octave. So I don't think they are mirrored. Hello, Piku. Did I say that already? I can't remember. Anyway. I got the impression the second to last note was higher.
Hello.
Frankly, it's
Say.
stomach.
I mean, if it's gonna be an octave, if my lowest note is still E flat, and that second to last note's gonna be an octave, it's gotta be this note. So I just don't think that's right. Let's go above an octave then. Alright, let's see what Carlin's got here. So G, F, E flat. So we're really close. Carlin is just using more neutrals. That's funny. He still does the E, C, G. So here's what Carlin figured out. And then here's the way I thought it might go. So which one is it? Is it Carlin's or... It's probably Carlin's. Yep, figured Carlin has it. Great job, Carlin. You got better pitch. Great job, Carlin. Now let's play them both at the same time. Hang on. Sorry. Hang on. Yeah, I think that's right. Honestly, that has a really neat sound to it. Why is my pedal not working? Carlin, you relate to this, don't you? Pedal's not working. Why are you not working, pedal, please? Well, my pedal might finally be dead, guys. That's a pain. I don't have to have a pedal, but I like it. Okay, there we go. Had to mess with the chords a minute. I was messing around with this earlier today. love that chord there. Yeah, it's Charlie Brown. It's called Linus and Lucy. Is it loud enough, by the way? Do I need to turn it up a little? I love this chord. Just that. Yeah, you must have. I mean, Carl, people have different pitches and stuff. Like hearing is the same as seeing color, like hearing notes, and so you might be able to see more color in that sense, which is neat, which is very neat. Charlie Brown went on fire. No, Charlie Brown was me at Thanksgiving. I think you've done pretty well, Carlin, from what I've seen. Currently getting it all written out like a conspiracy theorist. I trust you, Comcom. Like, if you tell me right now that they are connected and that it proves your theory, I will completely accept it. I won't have a doubt in my head. It's funny how that such a it's from the Soul trailer. It's actually, I think it's a pop song, but it's a really neat piano opening that I actually like. And I don't really care for the rest of the song, but just the beginning with the yeah, I like Soul a lot. I think it could have been better, but I mean I liked it. I thought it was cool nonetheless. I'm taking my headphones off, um, so I won't be able to hear any sound effects that play. So hopefully I'll just see that they're redeemed in chat. The reason I take it off is because I don't want to hear the piano echo back at me. Pedal is gonna drive me crazy tonight if I can't play. Alright, what else was I doing today? I was messing around with a few different things. There was something else that I had looked up that I thought was neat. What was that? I cannot remember. We're gonna have a piano playing request for you that's actually, instead of a song, it's notes itself. Sure, let me hear them. Let me have the notes. By the way, I need to turn up the sensitivity on this, couldn't I? It's really low right now. Rain, can you try Opera Phantom? Still have the sheets? I'll attempt at least a few sheets. I don't want to play too many, because I feel like I have more fun when I'm just playing around random stuff. I'm gonna comb my dog hair. Have a cool style. Somebody pick one for him. I think he should have French tip scarf. No, that's not it. What is it? Frosted tips. That's it. Frosted tips. That's what your dog needs. Turn up the sensitivity was nice. How much is my thing at? 96. Okay. It should be okay. Let me see what it is you sent me, Bubble, while I wait for Carlin. Where is the sheet music at? No, this is not random. I was messing around. I was a few days ago. I think I showed you this, guys. I really like this one drum because it's 6/8 time, and it kind of makes songs. There's also this one I found that I thought was neat because of the bass. It had a very deep drum. See if I could find it again. Here it is. Had that. Carlin's gonna do here. I feel like Carlin could be trying to rickroll us. We'll just have to see. What is this? What time signature is it in?
4.
4-4? Sounds like row your boat. It's in 4-4. Why did that part? Alright, let's do... You made it yourself. Okay, that changes things. Let's figure out your chords here. Hang on. Hang on. Gosh, Carlin, I'm awful at trying to decipher when people do chords. Hang on. So. Interesting, Carlin. Interesting. You just wrote this? When did you write this? How did you write this? I like the chord here you've used. It's pretty unique. Well, you are correct. It is. It is in D major, and you even managed to throw in a B flat or a sharp. No, I'm sorry. C sharp. I was wrong. That's the interesting chord. No, I was right the first time. It's the A. just do what I think there's a lot you could do with that. Let's do more of a.
Oh, man.
Interesting. I actually like it, Carlin. I like the chords, even if it's just B. So what was it you wanted me to look at, Bee-Boo? Did you have something? I haven't seen anything yet. I've been messing around more with Origami King music, and I really like the harmony of the ice temple, or the ice mountain, the ice volumental mountain, I like that chord. Do you want me to play that on stream, Carlin? Because I'll try it, but I don't have to do it if you want to keep it secret. So that's what it is. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll attempt it. Excited to see what all the extra space is for. So. I don't know. In this part, the note that has the flat, in the part that has the flat, the one that has the same also is flat. Okay, whoops, not that. The flat. I've only seen sharps. No, there is a oh, okay. You're right. Yep, you're right. That makes sense. I never noticed that unless I've heard the song. Because I always forget that rule when you hold it and it continues throughout the measure. When I know the song, I know it. I know that it's coming because I know the notes. But like if I've never played the song before, Earth. So now that I got the interesting. I don't think it's neat, Carlin. All right, let's try to do this last bit here. Head to scroll. Hang on. I'm very curious to know what this is. Based off of the bits of similar things that are put in there, especially the very last of that. I worked it out. They aren't mirrored. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Oh, well, good news, Comcom, because haven't played that since the last music stream. Why is it microwave? It's because that's where the out-of-time casino is. I thought by graphing them at data points, reflecting them on an x-axis and magnifying them by 3, perhaps with an offset would make them the same song. Comcom, just use. I should, guys. It's a movie. I gotta say the classic movie. In English, please. Microwave sounds like a music term if you think about it. Microwave. It's a microwave. This is a microwave. I was messing around with this earlier. I'm going to increase my bend range. Then if I come back to something that holds like an organ, it's the Digital Circus low health theme. You know, the color splash. I think I've really learned that song finally. I like this instrument because it's really similar. It's not exact, but it's really similar too. would sound pretty like this. They might actually be mirrored. How is everybody doing? I don't think I asked that earlier. How has everybody's day been? Hey, this is called digital. How's your night been, Zeno? You really don't have to stay at this stream, Zeno. I appreciate it so much. But if you need to sleep, please sleep. I do appreciate it, though. It does not go unnoticed. I'm okay. Give it everything that happened. Yeah, I am sorry, Rise. I hope you're having a better day. Well, you might need to get some sleep then, you know, if it's going to be a busy day. Hang on. Hang on. I used to know the beginning of the Queen's theme. This isn't actually the Queen's theme. It was Pandora's Palace. This kind of sounds like the Garfinbopper theme instruments. I've forgotten what the Garfinbopper theme is. That's kind of sad. I'd have to listen to it again to figure it out. Ball dwarf, a xylophone. You don't want a xylophone. Here's a xylophone. Hello, Ball Dwarf. Hang on. That's an interesting sound. Really deep xylophone. Let's skip through some of these organs. My favorite organ are the pipe organs, right here. Zelda's Lullaby. I can do that. Let me pull that up. I'm still waiting on Bibu. Oh, are you heading out, Rise? Gashalnard, yeah, take care, Rise. Have a good night. Gashalnard, may the Forg be with you. Hope you sleep well. Thanks for watching, Rise. I appreciate it. Take care. We gonna get rid. Now that is a song I don't think I could do. Cause it's just rap. You can't play that. Alright, let's see here. Zelda's Lullaby. Let's do piano. This ought to be good. What instrument? Rain, you can't stream for too long. I don't want to hit 100 tonight. Alright, Bulgedwarf, no worries. How much are you at right now? How many hours are you at tonight? I missed your message. 99.17, okay. Well, I wasn't planning on doing too much longer. You associate Oregon with the Dupless battle? Put strings on the bass. We're going to come back and we're going to make this a Is that the thing, Bibu? So it's E A A E E flat E C. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know. I just if I was improvising. I don't know. That's actually pretty cool string of notes, Bibu. I. Oh, that's the duplis thing. Oh. Okay, let's go do that. Let's get the duplis organ here. Hang on. I have not heard duplis's theme in a while. Hang on, that's not an organ. What is wrong with that? I don't know what happened. Where's the organ? Alright, let's just look up Duplis's theme here. If I had known that was what you wanted me to try, I could have looked it up. But I appreciate you looking at the notes. Let me see here. Duplis. Do 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 do. I know the thing. Let me listen to it for a minute. Hang on. Close. It's close. Written play V greater than less than V greater than less than. Alright, I'll just do it. How would I do that, Bulgedwarf? What notes are you trying to tell me? Zeno, you sleep all you need to. I promise. I appreciate you being here, but I would like you to get rest. It's Sari's song. Oh, okay. I can do Sari's song. That's actually a good one. That makes sense. I was like, what? I know he's trying to tell. It's like that scene from Nemo when Marlin's talking to the turtles. They're like, I know he's trying to tell me something, but I just can't. Whatever. Let's go. Let's just do regular piano for this. Alrighty, Zeno. I'll trust you. Ray, would you rather only be able to play stuff that would go to the bass clef or to the treble clef on a piano? Treble clef. The reason why is because a lot of instruments use the treble clef that don't use the bass at all. Like pretty much all wind instruments are treble. There's a few that are bass, obviously, but you really wouldn't want to learn. Like the melody is where you want to learn the song, and so if I could only read one line ever again, it would be the treble clef, because I can figure out the bass pretty easy. Um, the piano is one of the instruments that does use both. A lot of instruments only use one line, only only the treble or only the bass. I wonder what clef does the bass use. Bass clef. I don't know. That's how I know. That's how I know it. Comcom's trying to play. Comcom, do you have a piano? I didn't know you had a piano, Comcom. Anyway, I like Saria's song. I think trombone uses bass. Let me see. I think it's the trombone that uses only the bass. I could be wrong, because I wouldn't know. Rhodes. Comcom is learning music basics due to his digital circus obsession. I remember Possum Springs was really fun. Let me look at the notes or key. Possum Springs. I can just look that up if that's something I can find. Is that like a really niche song? Because I've never heard it before. Night in the Woods, Possum Springs. Is that what you're talking about? Night in the Woods, Possum Springs. Gosh, that's complicated. Oh, it's for a. What instrument would this be for? That's a crazy sheet music. Doesn't list what instrument it's for. Here's piano. That's much better. Might have been like a percussion or something, because it had the notes that are just the line, like there's no circle or whatever. Rhodes. Okay, well here's this. Is this it? I did find this. I don't know if that's it or not, but it's on here. It's called Possum Springs. Hey, Red, have you ever played for someone else in real life before? I mean, yeah, I've played places before. I don't like play professionally or anything. Okay, this is it. Okay, let me listen to it again. I'll try to figure out at least the treble clef. Okay. Okay, so it starts with C, then it goes to like F. this. I don't know the song at all. I like it, Bibu. This is actually good. This is actually really good song. I like a lot. It's fun to play. Oh, alright. Take care, Zeno. Have a good night, Gashnal Nard. I will be seeing you. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Take care, twin. Have a good night. Alright, let's go back up. I've missed some chat. Okay, I'm going to attempt this after stream because it's completely distracting me currently. Back for its remainder. How much music theory do you know, Come? I enrich music very slowly. I can now tell which keys are which on a piano. Nice. Very good, Come. I remember you mentioning that once, I think. Once or twice, Carlin. You said the reason why is because you compared it to Mario. You were a keyboard Mario fan, and now you're a Guitar Sonic fan. That was the comparison you made. I remember that. Hello, ZSD. Welcome. Anyway, it's an autumn setting to it might have some of that Asian key theory. Yeah, I think it's really cool how different like regions have different harmonies and even tunings, cause like the standard that I forget what the proper term is, but it's the standard that most of the world uses is the 12 keys and the 6 and the 5 like sharps and flats. But I know there are other tunings that incorporate even more notes than that. Like I think there's one that's 15 notes, which is kind of weird. I've never learned anything about that branch of stuff, but I do know that there are some Asian, what is it? Asian tunings that use those types of things. I forget what they're called, but it's probably pretty similar. I know that something I learned a long time ago is that a lot of Asian music uses just the sharps and flats, just on a piano when you're looking at it, just the black notes. And it's kind of funny because when you play something with it, you kind of can hear it. Sort of. Like when you play just black notes. You kind of got that because of the key that would be. I don't remember exact terminology, but I always thought that was pretty funny. Carl, is a guitar playing more fun than keyboard now? I have no idea because I never properly played keyboard. The mites are still eating you. You got mites, Com. When did you get mites? I've not heard of this. This has not been. I've not had this news. I had no clue, Com. I've completely missed you mentioning that. I feel bad now. Yeah, everything 5. We indeed did. We had everything 5. Let's use some weird sounding stuff. Well, I hope you get it all cleaned up, Com. Thankfully, I don't remember a time I've ever had any sort of mites or lice or any of that sort of stuff. But it is funny how those types of things exist. Medication. is the song I like. Um, probably something from Origami King. Probably a battle theme from that. Yeah, that's probably true, Carlin. Hang on. Sorry. What is it? What is it again? What is it? How does it go? That's weird sounding. Garfin Bumper. Oh is very cool. Everybody is very cool. Guys, there's a Taco Bell. I think that's the key. I think right here. Taco Bell. I'll do that here. Ball Dwarf, let me find a different instrument. Yep, a banjo. I don't know how to spell the bird's name. Banjo Kazooie, ukulele, ukulele. Yes, Carlin, it is electric. This oh no, it wouldn't work without electric. And it's not batteries either. It has to be plugged in. So if anything were to ever happen to the power grid, it'd be worthless. Are you guys enjoying stream? Would you like me to just end it? You getting tired of piano? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. I've had fun just playing. I enjoy just getting to play the keyboard. These are honestly the easiest streams that I do. I think these are honestly easier than music streams. Oh, you sent me a gift thing. That's what that is. It's like a... That's weird. Oh. I thought that was just an emoji. No, that's one of those things that YouTube's trying to push to get people to pay more money for no benefit. Hey, Rin, write a song using only one note. Actually, Carlin, I have the exact thing that I'm going to show you right now. That is very cool. I think you're going to like it. All right, I'll put it in your place. On that note, also, okay. Alrighty. Alright, well, I guess you guys never did answer my question. Are we waiting for Baldi to reach 100 tonight, or are we going to... Are we going to 100 tonight, Bald Dwarf? Did you want to do it tonight? We can... I mean, I can stop it. We can hit it tomorrow's stream. Okay, guys, I've discovered a song. What is that? That is a song that I've heard. Oh my gosh, that's gonna drive me crazy if I can't figure out where that is. That is a song from something. That is the exact notes, too. What is that? I'm honestly really eager to play around with those notes. Well, I don't want to hold you up, Cum. Hello, City of Ember, welcome. Imagine Cum becoming a professional pianist after this. Cum, I bet you Cum would if Gooseworks locked an ending of Digital Circus behind. To get the true ultra secret ending, you must play the Digital Circus theme song perfectly. Comcom would do it in a day. He wouldn't. He would do it in an hour. Mark my words. Gooseworks. All right, guys. If you want to see the official, unreleased ending of Tadska, you're gonna have to play the theme song, flawlessly. Comcom would have it within the day. Anyway, sorry, I was checking some things real quick. Because I went later. It has been a very fun stream, though. That's all the motivation Comcom needs. He honestly wouldn't even need the full ending of the show. Just, you get a pixel early tonight. If you can do it, Comcom would do it. Just one pixel. Trying to think what I would do that for. There are things for sure that I would absolutely go to that level to try to achieve. Do I have those little stars unlocked? Okay, so I don't got that. I don't have anything to send. That's weird. Well, thank you for the little stars. I don't know if they're truly helpful to me or if they're just a YouTube thing to help you stand out, but I think they're good to have. Thank you, O. We need to end stream perfectly the next time I join. I hit 100 almost immediately. Galaxy 3? Yeah, absolutely Galaxy 3. There are a few things that I would not do for Galaxy 3. I think I would not give up the company. That's probably... I don't think there's really anything that could make me give up the company. Very, very few things. Pretty much all of them would have to revolve around death. Kind of. That's kind of true, ZSD. It's not exactly the same, so I don't usually count it, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Anyway. I just listened to that song you sent and it was shockingly good. The one note song, I always love the one note song. You know, that would be one I think would be fun to submit to music stream. I might have to do that this week. I believe it is only one note, Ball Dwarf. They do cheat. The Game & Watch Boy, he does do harmony. And I'm pretty sure there are some parts where Rob does harmony as well. But as far as I can tell, he does stay on one note. I would not... But if you told me right now, nah, he cheats at this point, I would believe you. I wouldn't question it at all. So, no way I know for sure. I want to believe yes. I don't want to say no, but... You don't think it'd be allowed? Well, who are you to say, come, I'm the host. I would never give up the company unless somehow everyone became Marissa's suddenly. What it is a technique that I heard a long time ago when you write a song is you take your melody and you play it in one note. Like the for like instance, the Digital Circus theme is. Let me go back to piano. Um, to know if your song is catchy or not, you play it all in one note. So like Digital Circus with the melody is, but in one note it would be. So there's the Digital Circus theme with just the C note. And you can tell it's not very good sounding. And it's not always true, but it's a way to tell. I've known it because when you write a song, good songwriters, this is a rule that pretty much every pop song breaks. This is how I know this. Um, Say you have a melody that you wrote, and you end up doing something like you just repeating the same little bit back and forth. You could mix it up instead of going bum 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 bum. Put like a triplet or a pause and like a skip on like the second one. So it's the same number of notes. I don't think I did that right. It's the same number of notes, but you made it more interesting sounding. So that's what that song does. That's what it relies completely on, just having a very interesting it's not rhythm. I don't know what it would be, the exact terminology. But for the most part, it's just that. It also relies heavily on rhymes, and I think it just has really well written lyrics. But I don't think many songs could survive like that. I think there are I don't think there are as many ways you can use just one note. Now, like I said, there's probably rhythm, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like. I used to know it. I think I'm doing the wrong chords. I'm playing it in a major. And I'm using C major. I think I need to use A. Pedal is not working again. Anyway. Maybe that one note song would be a good example of how lyrics can elevate music when used correctly. Maybe that would be a great example. Rin, make a song using every single note. while that Baldy is going to hit 100 hours at almost exactly at midnight. You know, that is quite poetic. Well, there you go, Karma. I think I hit most every note. If I missed one, I wouldn't know. Right as the clock strikes Tuesday. Tuesday. So do you want me to end it before you hit 100 or after you hit 100? So you can hit 100 at the beginning of next stream. Or do you want it to be right after you hit 100 so you have 100 at the beginning of next stream? What is it exactly you want? Anyway, company, either way, we're going to be ending here. So it's been a very fun night. I appreciate you, company. There's not even going to be a ending screen on this stream. Alrighty now. Bye.